morning, boys and girls. I'm Pretty Bird, and I'm back again. I think this is my 4th night.
It could be Pretty Bird, about 4 or 5.
Am I going to keep going?
Yes, you are. You're going to be telling stories every night.
Oh, good. I hope you saw me on Saturday and Sunday. Okay? I did one then, too.
Okay. What's today's story about?
A tower to the sky. Okay?
Yeah. Can you read it to them?
I could read it, or I could just, maybe I could fake it.
Okay, whatever. Start out. Last time it was Noah and he had some sons.
Yeah, okay, it was Noah and he had some sons. And now it's going to be like this. Noah and his sons had a fresh start in a new world in which to begin life. You know, because everything else got flooded.
Got it. Everything else was flooded.
This family was the only one on earth. And Adam's family once had been like that too.
Yeah.
They made new homes, and after a while, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, well, that was Noah's sons, well, each had a big family of his own. And their children grew up, and they had children of their own. And again, there were many people on earth.
So it repopulated.
Yeah, I don't know that word, but yeah, that's what they did. Before the flood, everyone had lived near each other, kind of clumped up. But now they began to scatter and to build their own homes in different places. And God wanted them to move. It didn't hurt his feelings. And one day, they would be able to use all parts of the earth.
Like states and countries and stuff?
Yeah, mostly like faraway cities. Anyway, that way, a new family like Noah's, who wanted to do right, would move away from the wicked people. If they were bad neighbors, they would just move away. And they'd go up by themselves and move to near other godly people.
Okay.
So the people moved south from that mountain he landed on, where the ark had landed.
You mean you got stuck?
Yeah. And they lived on a plain, flat land. This land had the materials for making bricks. That means mud. And from the bricks, the men were able to make strong houses and walls.
What kind of walls?
I don't know, garden walls, I guess.
Okay.
When they saw that their city was going to be a strong one, they began to feel very important and said to one another, "Let us build a great tower that will reach up to the sky." I wish you could see the picture.
I know.
Then we will not be scattered about on the earth and be separated from one another.
So are you saying that they built the first high-rise apartment building?
Yeah, it kind of looked like that. A high-rise apartment building in New York City.
Okay, got it.
They set about with energy, to build the tower. Some made bricks, some made the mortar. That means to stick it together, glue. And then they all together, they laid them one story above the other. And as the tower rose higher and higher and higher, the people felt more and more important and very pleased about themselves.
What's that called?
Egos. They got big fat egos.
Uh-huh.
When God saw the city and the tower that the men were building, he was not thrilled. He knew that the men were going to think less about him and more about themselves. Someday, they might quit thinking of him altogether. Yeah, they did that once before.
Whose time was that?
Noah's.
Right.
Besides that, it was not God's plan for them to all live so bunched up and close together. Like right now, keep your distance from people. Yeah.
Got it. Keep your distance.
He knew that once more the wicked would lead the good away from him, and all the world would become wicked again. Poor God, strike two.
Yeah, I know. Kind of like strike two.
In order to stop the building of the tower, God caused them, get this, to speak different languages. And then
What happens when you don't speak someone's language?
you don't understand them.
Do you understand Spanish?
No,
German?
no,
French?
no,
Italian?
no.
Do you understand any foreign language?
No, I really don't. Up until this time, everyone had spoken the same language, so that everyone could understand what everyone was saying. And now it was going to be really hard to say to your neighbor, "Hand me another brick," because
And what would they do?
Get confused.
Mm-hmm. And what happens then?
Well, then they gave up and they left the tower. They said they couldn't build it anymore because nobody could follow directions.
Uh-huh. And then what happens to them?
Well, afterwards, the city and the tower was just left. I guess it crumbled. It's probably in one of those ancient movies on TV.
Mm-hmm. And what do they call that tower?
Broken?
Nope.
Oh, no, I know it. It's called the Tower of Babel. You get it. Blah, 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 blah. Babel. Because everybody sounded like that to each other.
Right. They sound like that to each other.
Okay, that's it. The tower, it crumbled.
What's tomorrow night's story?
It's about a guy who did not want to change.
How about you?
I want to change. I want to go to bed. So here's the word. Okay, kids. Pull up the covers, snuggle down, and start to think